So that means everything gonna start over, right? So basically, you just took us out the game. I understand you're a coward. You're a freaking coward. You're a coward. That's okay. Keep on being a coward. Now, can we try this again? All right, that's us. I think that's us. Why am I not showing up? Why am I not showing up? That's all I want to know. Why am I not showing up? I know I typed something in the chat. Hello. All right, I see it there. 21 hours ago? No. Why are you cheating? No. Don't do that. That's another version. They made us start over. I don't know why we had to start over, but we starting over. We're going to cry about it. But we understand that something's going on here. And we not stupid. All right, now are we live? I said, are we live? Everybody's taking a shot. Are we live? All you doing is wasting the time up for us to do the CV numbers. You know my neighbors got to get up and go to work in the morning, but you want to hold us up, right? All right, we live. Things say that there ain't nobody here. I'm looking at the phone and it says that one say 5, the other one says 3. So you gonna lie about that too, Mr. D? You just gonna keep lying? Does it make you feel better about yourself? Do you feel better about yourself? Now let's fix the chat. We gotta fix all these things. Why? Let's fix this chat. And so I switched to another band, and you still struggling, phone, whatever. Just let us get through these CV numbers. It seems like you sure is struggling. All right. I think we live. Well, welcome to the show. If anybody here, welcome. Let's go ahead and get this started. You floating everywhere. I want to know what's going on. Why is the phone struggling? You doing 111. Why are you doing 111? I'm going to leave it up to you. It's up to you. You do what you want to do. I'm going to do my show. We need to type something else. I'm going to type, let's get it. I'm thirsty. I'm tired. We just got back in the house. The computer acting crazy. I'm about to go in the bedroom and say the heck with it. I don't know why it's doing that, but whatever. Let's get started. All right, we got the chat fixed. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's go to, that's Annie Mae, right? No, we don't need Annie Mae. We need Windows Media. And let's go ahead and start. I'm gonna get something to drink. All right, so we're gonna get these CV numbers. I just got back in the house. We got a little road trip. Then we're gonna go into the bedroom and handle some other business. Mm, uh, 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 mm, mm. I gotta go make that powder mix. I'll get to it. Alrighty. Welcome to the show, everybody. Welcome to the show. I see you still bouncing around. Well, keep on bouncing around. Eventually, you're going to do your job. I'm sitting here looking. The phone knows it should change bands, but it won't. The phone knows it should change bands, but it won't. I'm going to leave it alone. Be honest with you. I'm just going to leave it alone. Let me take myself out. And let's get to the CV numbers. Let's restore that chat. Do a refresh. Restore that chat. Ain't nobody in it anyway. I don't know why I'm restoring it, but let's go. And let's get into it. Let's get to the CV numbers. Let's get this over with. Coronavirus for the United States today. How many known cases do we know of? There are 30,576,142 known cases of the coronavirus. And there are 555,944 deaths related to the coronavirus. So let's get it. Because we know that California knows how to party in the city of LA, where they wish the gangs in the COVID-19 would go away. I'm talking about California. They got 2,990 new cases. They lost 101 people today. They got 1,664,000 infected. Let's two-step our way on down to Texas. They got 2,886 new cases reported today. They lost 79 people. They got 106,500 infected. Florida. They got 2,862 new cases of the coronavirus. They lost 35 people today. They got 594,500 people infected. New York. She said, you're a native New Yorker. You're a native New Yorker. Well, let's look at New York State. They got 6,770 new cases. They lost 31 people. They got 804,500 people infected. Let's go to Illinois. They got 1,222 new cases reported. They lost 22 people today. They got 57,500 infected. Georgia, Georgia on my mind. I caught the midnight train to Georgia, and I'm bringing the CV that I caught in California. They got 744 new cases. They lost 26 people. They got almost 408,000 infected. Ohio, they got 1,444 new cases of the coronavirus, but they lost none. They got 30,500 infected. Let's go to Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania, 2,220 new cases reported today of the coronavirus. They only lost one. They got 59,500 infected. Ain't nothing finer than the mountain ranges of North Carolina. They got 1,248 new cases. They lost 16 people. They got 21,500 people infected. New Jersey, 3,151 new cases. They lost 7 people today. They got 196,000 infected. Arizona, 484 new cases, and they lost none. They got 27,000 infected. Tennessee, Tennessee, they got 732 new cases, and they lost none. They got 13,500 infected. It's time to go to that dirty Detroit, Michigan. What up, though? They got 2,884 new cases. They lost 6 people. They got 117,000 infected. Ooh, wait, it's time to go to Indiana. 511 new cases, but they only lost 1. No active stats. Massachusetts, they got 1,206 new cases. They lost 27 people today. They got 27,500 infected. Virginia, they got 1,063 new cases. They lost 10 people today. They got 546,000 infected. Wisconsin, they got 338 new cases of the coronavirus, but they lost none. They got 6,300 infected. Missouri, 289 new cases today, and they lost none. They got 163,000 walking around infected. Ain't nothing finer than the coastal lines of North Carolina. They got 621 new cases. They lost 20 people. No active stats. We going to Alabama. I said Alabama. 319 new cases, but they lost none. They got 190,500 infected. Let's go to Minnesota. 1,152 new cases, and they lost none. They got 10,000 people walking around infected with the coronavirus. Time to go to Colorado, or should I say Colorado. 304 new cases. They lost 13 people today. They got 136,000 infected. Louisiana, they got 443 new cases. They lost 42 people. They got almost 5,000 infected. Oklahoma, state that I love. Oklahoma, I'll cut your hand off if you steal a glove. Oklahoma, 158 new cases, and they lost none. They got 11,000 infected. Oh, shucky ducky, it's time to go to Mitch McConnell, state of Kentucky. They got 293 new cases. They lost 61 people. They got 366,000 infected. Ain't nobody caroling in my state of Maryland. Maryland, 682 new cases. We only lost 14 people, and thank God I ain't one of them. We got 383,000 infected. Quick draw McGraw. It's time to go to Utah. They got 159 new cases, and they lost none. They got 10,500 infected. Iowa. Iowa. Iowa, 242 new cases of the coronavirus reported today, and they lost none. They got 40,000 infected. Washington State, no stats. The fake Kansas, Arkansas or Arkansas. 52 new cases. They only lost 5. They got 2,300 people infected. It's time to go to Mississippi. You got M-I, a crooked letter I, crooked letter I, humpback I. Mississippi. They got 95 new cases of the coronavirus, but they lost none. They got 8,600 people infected in Mississippi. Time to go to the real Kansas. So come on, let's sneeze on down the road. You gotta sneeze on down the road. You got that CV, you can carry a load. Come on, let's sneeze on down the road. Kansas. Dorothy and Toto took a break today. No stats. Nevada, 156 new cases. They only lost 2. They got 22,500 infected. Connecticut or Connecticut, 2,976 new cases. They lost 9 people. They got 29,000 people infected almost. Nebraska, no stats. New Mexico. Let's try that again. I said New Mexico. New Mexico, 162 new cases today. They only lost 3. They got 13,500 infected. Idaho, 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 Idaho. 340 new cases of the coronavirus discovered today. They only lost 5. They got 76,500 infected. Oregon, 175 new cases. They only lost 2. They got 15,500 infected. West Virginia, 276 new cases. They lost 6 people today. They got 5,600 people infected with the coronavirus. It's time to roll that R. Can we roll that R? I said Rhode Island. Now we can do better than that. We got to roll that R. Let's try this again. I said Rhode Island, 197 new cases of the coronavirus. They only lost 3. They got 123 and whoa, that little island got 123,000 cases. South Dakota, 105 new cases, and they lost none. They got 2,244 people walking around infected. I'm going to go watch Tito Santana wrestle in the ragged state of Montana. They got 38 new cases today, and they lost none. They got 974 people infected in Montana. North Dakota, they got 50 new cases today, and they lost none. They got 702 people infected with the coronavirus. Delaware, I said Delaware, they got 142 new cases today, but they only lost 2. They got 6,500 infected in Delaware. New Hampshire, 207 new cases, and they lost none. They got 2,300 people infected. Alaska, no stats. Wyoming, 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 149 new cases of the coronavirus, and they lost none. They got 419 infected. It's a pain to live in Maine. It's so mundane, plain, 'cause everything looks the same. Oh, it's so boring. It's bound to leave you snoring. It's a strain, a pain to live in Maine. Maine, 178 new cases of the coronavirus, and they lost none. They got 35,000 people infected, though. District of Columbia, 154 new cases, and they lost none. They got 11,500 infected. It's time to go to the island of Hawaii. Uh, 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 uh. Uh, 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 uh. Uh, 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 Hawaii 5-0. The island of Hawaii, they picked up 78 new cases of the coronavirus. They lost nobody. They lost none. They got no stats. Anybody used to watch Nighthawk back in the 80s? Then you know this theme song. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Vermont country, actually Nighthawk, which was shot in Vermont. They got 99 new cases reported today, but they lost none. They got almost 3,000 infected. It's time to roll that R. We almost done, y'all. It's time to roll that R again. We're going to Puerto Rico. We can do better than that. We got to roll that R. I said we're going to Puerto Rico. 811 new cases reported today, but they lost none. But they got 101,000 infected almost. Let's go to little Guam. Guam picked up 4 cases today, and they lost none. They got 27 people infected in Guam with the coronavirus. No stats for the Virgin Islands. No stats for the Maria Islands. No stats for America Samoa. Oh, we got a great stat for the military, though. 892 new cases, but they lost none. We got 21,000 soldiers infected with the coronavirus. Ex-soldiers, the veterans, Veterans Affairs, they picked up 177 new cases today. They lost 6. They got 3,000 infected almost. No stats for the federal prisons and no stats for the Navajo Nation. So, what's our totals for the day? 30,576,142 Americans we've known been infected with the coronavirus. How many cases did we find today? 44,928 new infections of the coronavirus. How many people have died so far? 555,944. How many Americans succumb to the coronavirus today? 635. Active cases. How many people we know that's walking around these here United States right now infected? 7,175,531. And those are your CV numbers for the day. It's getting better, y'all. It's getting better. It's getting better. It's definitely getting better. Okay, let me go ahead and get you out of here. Bye bye, yes, man. Somebody's in here asking where other people are. Why are you concerned where other people are? Good question to ask. We didn't do the sermon Saturday. So let's look at something real quick. You know, I've been battling evil all week. And they brought their best and failed. I mean, they failed pitifully. And we about to go into the bedroom after I show this road trip. We're going into, and we're going to look at the retardism of the people. But let's look at a couple verses. Because this is something that idiot can't do. I just typed in, what does the Bible say about overcoming evil? Let's just look at a couple of these verses. Romans 12:21. Do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. What does that mean? Do not be overcome by evil. I mean, don't let evil run you, but overcome it with being good. Well, this is a good Bible verse, but it doesn't fit the situation that I'm facing. Because the more you show good to this evil, the more encouraged the evil is to come beat you up some more. So that verse doesn't work that well with this particular individual. Let's move on. Romans 12:19-21. Beloved, never avenge yourselves, but leave it to the wrath of God. For it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, says the Lord. To the contrary, if your enemy is hungry, feed him. If he is thirsty, give him something to drink. For by doing so, you will heap burning coals on his head. Do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. Now you notice that that's Romans 19-21, the second one. But the first one is 12:21. So they basically were written back to back. We've already done the first one. Let's skip that. Go to Isaiah. Isaiah 41:10. Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will hold you up with my righteous. This is a very good verse here. Why is it a good verse? Because this is a good example of what I experienced this week and why I didn't show no fear. Why I didn't back down. Why I took on all comers. Because I knew it was bullcrap. And the people that came in here knew it was bullcrap. And I'm going to prove to you it was bullcrap in the next show. But I am with you. That means if you are with God, God is with you. And if you lean on him, he will strengthen you and he will give you the power. You know, I was mad at myself today because you'll see during the road trip that the bag they gave me busted. Now, I didn't have much in it, but I noticed that not only did it bust, the soda rolled down the hill. Now, most people would have ran and got the soda. I took my time getting it. I tied a new hole in the bag to make it more stable, and then I went down there and I got the soda and I retied the bag to the seat, and then I went on about my business. I wasn't embarrassed. I wasn't afraid, even though I was at that gas station. I don't know who's going to come up the hill. But when you got God with you, when you got Jesus with you, you're not afraid. You understand? You're not afraid. I want y'all to have that peace, so that when y'all are challenged, y'all are not afraid. You know? Revelations 12:7. Now war arose in heaven. Michael and his angels fighting against the dragon. And the dragon and his angels fought back. Y'all know that Michael is the head angel. Gabriel is too. I don't know which one is higher. But Jesus is over all of them. But see, Michael and his angels fighting against the dragon. Fighting against the devil and his demons, or the fallen angels. But here it is. When Jesus comes with that sword in his mouth, the devil and the angels ain't going to be able to do nothing except run and get their head cut off. That's what's going to happen. So lean on this. Sometimes you can't do it. You need Jesus and God. Sometimes you can't do it by yourself. We all want to be independent. We all want to do our own thing. You know what I'm saying? We all want to do what we want to do. Sometimes you just got to sit back and just let God fight for you. Revelations 12:7. Now war arose in heaven. Michael and his angels fighting against the dragon, and the dragon. Oh, we already started. My bad. Hebrews 2:14. Since For the children share in flesh and blood, he himself likewise partook of the same things, that through his death he might destroy the one who has the power of death, that is, the devil. Since therefore the children share in flesh and blood, he himself likewise took part of the same things, that through death he who has the power of death, that is, the devil. Y'all have to understand, sin leads to death, and the devil tempts you to sin. When you hear that little voice in your head, that little voice that says somebody dropped something and they don't notice it and nobody's around, let me go pick it up and not go give it back to them. Let me keep it for myself. That's the devil telling you to do that. You're sinning. See, you have the power to say, hey, Jesus and God would rather I give this back. But if you go with what the devil said and what your own evil fleshly desires did, then you're sinning. And that sinning is going to separate you from Jesus and God. And y'all need to understand that. You have to get to Jesus to get to God. And people seem to forget they either go all Jesus or they go all God. No, you need Jesus to get to God. Jesus will prepare you to have a relationship with God. You got to let Jesus come in first. Now, you had somebody tell me the other day, it might have been yesterday, that how can you say that you represent God when you do the same things that we do better? And it's right here in this verse. The children share in flesh and blood. Understand, flesh. Well, what is flesh? Flesh is body. We all share in the body, in flesh and blood. The spirit is in the blood. The spirit is in the blood. When Jesus came down here, he took on himself as one of us, and he showed us through all the temptations. Remember, the devil took him and tried to tempt him on a high mountain. He hadn't ate for 40 days or drank. The devil was trying to, I give you this, I give you that. He showed us how to resist the devil. So you can't go to him and say you don't know how hard it is. Yes, he does. He lived as a man for 32 years. Jesus knows what we go through. That's why you can't get over on him. But y'all think y'all gonna shuck and jive and y'all think y'all gonna make it into heaven. No, you ain't. And any pastor to tell you you can keep doing what you want to do, keep pissing Jesus and God off, and that they're gonna take you into heaven, they lying to you. And if somebody got a problem, come up here and debate me. Everybody know the number, 443-461-4518. You really think that Jesus is going to let you keep sinning and they're going to let you just come on up in there? If you really believe that, I'd like to debate somebody on that. I would love to debate somebody on that. But see, Jesus came down here. You might can say, well, maybe God don't understand, but Jesus understands because he came down here. Did you understand? He understands because he came down here. 2 Corinthians. Oh, and don't forget, Jesus gave up his body, his perfect body, to combat Adam's perfect body. When Adam sinned, that sin went to all. It took somebody who was perfect. So Jesus came down here and lived 32 years perfectly. So it's possible for us to do it. But he's not asking you to be perfect. He's asking you to try not to sin. And if you do, come to him immediately and let him wash that sin away. See, they understand that you're going to crack. They understand you're going to give in. But if you sit there and keep saying, well, I'm going to stop drinking, and then you go drink the next week, and then you say, forgive me, and then you go the next day and drink, and then you say, forgive me, and then you go 3 days and drink, and you say, forgive me, how long are they going to say, you know what, this guy full of crap? Why do you think that Jesus and God's stupid? Answer the question. Why do you think they're stupid? But this is what they're teaching you in the churches today. To keep on doing what you want to do. Corinthians 5:17. Therefore, if anyone is in Christ, he is a new creation. The old one has passed away. Behold, the new has come. This is a really good verse here. If you're walking in Christ, you're a new creation. I'm not the same Brother Derek I was 5 years ago. I'm not the same Brother Derek I was 4 years ago. But in November of 2017, when everything was stripped away from me, I finally listened. I've been hearing the call all my life. I had to be broke down to nothing. There was nothing else to run to. So I went to Jesus. And Jesus took me in, and everything got better. The Spirit asked me to come to YouTube. You don't see no history of Brother Derek on YouTube. But when I came in with a fresh attitude. I came in swinging. I came in with ideas. And the people just didn't want to get behind them. But I came in. And it wasn't until I had the problem with the guy in India and his moderator. It wasn't until I had a problem with them. That's when people started to notice me. And it's sad that they noticed me for that. Think about it. My first video in the sector got 1,700 views. Let that marinate. Now, I could have stayed on that and played on that and be going around hollering at everybody and acting a fool and going on everybody's panel and just burning people. But if I came here to bring you to Jesus, how can I beat you up and then say, hey, come follow Jesus? I've always had that double standard. You're supposed to be a minister. You talking about coming together, unifying. At the same time, you breaking people down mentally. You can't do both. And for a while, we dodged with that issue. But the fact is, the people want to see Brother Derek roast. But I'm not here for the people. I didn't come here for you. The Spirit told me to come here. And when I tell you that, you don't believe it. And that's part of the problem. Because your spirit not activated. And you're not walking with Jesus and God. You think you are, but you're not. You think you walking with them, but you're not. I have to do a lot of praying. I have to ask for a lot of forgiveness for some of the things that I do on YouTube. But I know that the devil is always working. He's always working. That woman is still flagging the hell out of me. But she don't realize that I put age restrictions on the videos that I do on her. That makes it harder for her to flag. I guess she doesn't realize that. I should have done that earlier. So now I'm getting the letters, but they're not doing nothing. But she gonna keep trying because she can't beat me. She can't out-roast me. She even says herself she can't roast. So why does she keep trying to get into the roast battle? You know, but we're not gonna talk about her. We gonna get on her in our next video. But I just wanna give y'all an example. Look at people's backgrounds. Look at what they do. Because a lot of the times, you'll see me get You'll see Brodero come out even on our road trips. And some of you say, wow. But the one thing you don't see is if there ain't no problem, Brodero or Brother Derek will not create one. And that's what you got to understand. We will not create a problem. We've never jumped on anybody that ain't jumped on us. But you can go look. You can go look. We haven't jumped on anybody that hadn't jumped on us. But even so, you still want to say, well, you should let them jump on you. Well, see, if you in the moment, that's incorrect. I taught that the other day. If you in the moment, if you are in the moment, you can defend yourself. But if you wait weeks and then come back, no, God is going to handle it. That's his job. If you wait weeks, if you don't handle it, so that means you waiting for God to handle it. So then you got to let God handle it. But if you try to go avenge, see, you have to understand, avenge doesn't mean at the same time. It means later on. You know, if somebody come and take something from you, and you see them take it, and you don't do nothing, but then a week or two later you want to come back and do something, no, you should do something at the moment. So if somebody attacks me, we go attack back at the moment. Now, if it's been 3 months, you know, if it's been 3 months, you know, then you let God handle it. Davey, go sit down. Do y'all understand? Don't sit there and try to go back and, well, I should have done this and should have done that. If you didn't do it at the time, don't worry about it. If you did not do it at that time, do not worry about it. But we did the CV numbers, and we just went and checked. We just went and did a little sermon. And see, it was off the cuff. Literally, before I hit the start stream button, I said, let me give them a little sample, because when we see this person do their first sermon, are they going to be able to just go off scriptures and give you something you can use? Or are they going to have to play somebody else's stuff and read somebody else's stuff? Because see, those were Bible verses. Those are actually in the Bible. And we broke those scriptures down. And not only broke them down, made them so you understand them, so you can use them in your life. Now, if El Tronco can do that, God, then go ahead. More power to her. If she can do that, more power to her. But y'all know she can't. So let's go ahead and get to our trip today, and then we're gonna go in the bedroom. So hold on a sec. Let me go ahead and, you know what? I think I'd rather just break it down. Can we play Windows Media? I'd rather have Windows Media. Yeah, break it up with Windows Media. Davey, I asked you to sit down, man. I'm gonna tell you again. I know I hate the pause button the third time. I keep hitting these buttons and they're not responding. What's going on here? Hey, Davey, I asked you to go sit down, man. What the devil sending you over here for? Go sit down. Stop interrupting my show. Go find something to do. Yeah, like you bored or something. Trying to hurry up and get through this so people can go to sleep. Give me Windows Media. And let's go. Yeah, I'm breathing hard. Carry that bike down the steps, then carry it outside. Yeah, that's crazy, but whatever. Come on. Uh-oh, here we go. Hey, look, the whole family up. How you got doing? How we get out y'all way? Y'all got the real wheels. Let's go ahead and get this started.
Music.
Let's hit the road. Hit the road, Toad. Look how raggedy it is right here. Bum, bum, bum. Naft out. Running naft out. A new sound. Hey. How you doing, bro? At least somebody had to pull up. Kill my road. Look at the mask coming off. You need that. Dang. He put the buck on me. Anybody else you want to sing? Goddamn. It's 8 o'clock on a Monday. Why you ain't home with your kids? Getting them ready. Why you ain't home getting ready for work tomorrow? You going out here riding around. It's the most boring day of the week is Monday. Why you not home watching the wrestling? Why you not home watching your American Idol? America Got Talent. All the other bull crap y'all watch.
Young fella.
Now, I ain't like having to burn my legs like that, but I did it.
Oh, there ain't nobody on the sidewalk. Then she go ahead. She ain't nobody on the sidewalk. Let's hit it. Hit. How you doing, bro? What? See, nobody on the sidewalk. Hit it.
I'm cranking it.
Hit it.
We gone.
Hang aside. Hang aside. How y'all doing? Pretty good? Whee!
Whee!
How y'all doing? How you shot?
Look at the police.
Hey, how you doing, man?
I even talked to the police. Whee! Somebody went out there and swept their trash up. That's good. They closed.
Hey, man, what that you put on the jukebox? What's this? One-man show? What the heck is a one-man show? I don't know, James, but I guess I'll find out already. Look, it's there go man. I'm coming next up. Running next up. Second time we hit this. I leave high. Don't ask why. I like to hit you. She said.
Now, I wear 46 and those pants are 42. But they polo pants. I just wanted to wear them. Man, making my stomach hang out. Yeah.
But buddy ain't here today.
All right, down here getting a hang out. It's making it hang out. Well, that's okay though. We got some good exercise today.
Oh, my bad. That's amazing how I asked where you was. The lights found you. I didn't find you, the light found you.
That'll be on Paramount side. You can record everything.
I told you if you ever need a video of that boy that stole that thing from over there. I got it, I told you. That security guard like he didn't care. Shoot. I got the footage. It's showing him. I used to be security. Somebody would have flipped me off like that. I'd have been on the news. I'd have beat the dog crap out of him. I'm sorry. I'd have been on the news. But I ain't got no kids. So, I understand. I ain't got nothing to lose. So on that, I understand. But I say it again. It was about the disrespect. Wasn't about the product.
What's up, Late, man.
Yeah. There we go.
And
You got drive money in your pocket, man. You can't live in it. Y'all sell grease? Huh? Y'all sell grease? Yeah, keep that out right there. That's $30 right there, yeah. You going to jail?
guess we can speed up.
What she said, yo.
Now, we didn't do a mobile live. That's why all the phones is on the bike. They there though. Just not doing nothing.
You going to jail?
All right, that one going in. Hey, I didn't tell you to close the whole thing up, sir. Just take us to the next one. Matter of fact, let's just go ahead and do it that way. I like it better. Even though I like showing everything, I think it's better when we just look at it. So let's go ahead and continue. Let's continue. And see, now we can maneuver around. See?
Oh, that's why you think.
Hey, sweetie. That's right. Finally got a cashier. Them guys over there stealing. Look at them over there stealing. Look at them stealing.
Say thank you. Or did you whisper it? I heard you listen.
I'm over there, but you can't see me. But I'm next. Why do y'all women? Why do y'all in the back pocket? I'm just curious. Why don't you get a pouch and wear it on your belt? Why do you put it in your pocket? You know you're going to sit on it. You know you're going to back into something. Why do you put the phone in your back pocket? Just a question. If anybody want to answer that in the chat, is there anybody in the chat that actually does that? There I am. There I am right there. You can see me. There's the bite.
Okay. They keep saying that the money being transferred.
I'm trying to see me. I'm blocked out. I'm sure y'all don't mind looking at the woman, but you know, trying to give y'all something to look at. There I am.
Okay, where can I go at? They just shut theirs.
I need some, please. Can you use the red? Yeah. Two of them. Yes,
Yeah. This out, yeah.
Oh, you said for the side?
Yeah,
All right.
Just lay it down. You start.
The birthday.
You don't know how to do all that. You can't do all that.
His can don't work. Yeah.
Marvin, stop putting it in.
Put it out.
That don't can work. It's always on me.
He had to help her.
Yeah.
Of course, on me. You can't even see me in the picture. She got me blocked out. There I am. Right there.
So wait, did they even ring it up? Because they only got the grease and the...
Oh, yeah, bring it
That's
up.
okay.
Yeah, bring it up.
I'm doing this with food stamps anyway. You can go use that.
It's separate.
Right here in the room.
No.
Hey, you gotta do it again?
Yeah.
Well, I know what they doing.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. That just banged.
We need something.
Yeah, he over there. Yeah. Yeah.
Regular ID, man.
He over there picking with me. Talking about I got a rat in the. Them bags are cheap. Am I in the picture? There I am. Watch this, y'all.
Look, man. I'm 5'7", I'm 250 pounds. Everything else run up. I'm Baptist,
We gonna get a moped, man.
ordained by 5 different organizations.
Let's get a moped.
Somebody always telling you to get something.
I don't want a moped.
Why somebody always telling you to get something, but they don't help you get it? I never understood that. Why somebody always telling you need to get something, but they never help you get it? You want the person to have it. They doing fine by themselves. You sitting there talking. Don't understand it.
Because you have to pay.
Man, you going down here.
Oh, hold on. Did they only $1.09? Hey,
The orange soda is $1.09.
oh.
Really? Thought them little things do nothing. Come on, man. You hold the line up, man.
Well, it's only $2.85 for 2 of them. You gotta get another one?
Oh, the line. There's one person in line back there.
Come on, man. You hold the line up, man.
Stop talking about once you grab that thing. Can I get?
Tell the girl, please.
You
There you
get
go.
it right there.
Yeah, I don't want you stealing up, man. I want to stay on
I'm
the
not
hook.
gonna steal something.
Eat some spaghetti bologna tonight. I'll be eating that fish tonight.
I can't go to jail. They won't let me out.
I said they won't let me out.
How you doing?
That was money.
Now, what y'all listen? Listen now. Now, we only had $5.80 on the card.
That's what it was. You got to finish that whole transaction off. About that.
So basically, what happened is, she only rang. I brought 2. She only rang up 1. So I said, well, shoot, it must really be on sale. Let me get another one. Then she said, oh, I only rang 1 of them up. I said, well, okay, well, let me just quit while I'm here then. She said, no, go ahead and get it. So I wound up getting 3 for the price of 2. That's a blessing.
How much do we pay all together? It was just 280. How much was it? It's 580 on. It's 580 on the card.
Now, I say, if she didn't have them daggone tattoos and they had damn weave on her head, that's not a bad looking woman. That's what you call PHAT, fat. She ain't had that damn mess, the damn mane on her damn head, them damn tattoos. She be all right.
All right. So I should be enough for you to get one more, huh? Okay. I ain't holding up. Your stuff not right. You over here getting your stuff together.
So it must only bring us for one of them. Because it's saying it's 285, so I must only spend one.
So basically, I'm gonna have the game right now. Or let me go get ahead of the game.
Yeah, just go ahead.
All right.
285. I'm putting this
Okay.
So basically, I got 3 for the price of 2. Thank you, sweetie. That's a very successful trip.
Thank you, dear. I appreciate it.
Get your little hoopty out of here, man. Little hoopty.
Why are you giving Becky Lee such a hard time?
Hoopty, man.
You call it a hoopty.
Ain't it?
You only got no rims on here, yo. Come on, man.
He said run him. Well, just wait. If the stimulus ever come, I mean, I'm probably going to be old and senile before we get here.
Go get you on, man.
I've been waiting since May of last year.
Go get you on.
It's almost May again, sir.
Go get you on Wednesday.
They gave us $600.
When the Social Security people get theirs.
The hell we going to do with $600? Can't buy no bike for no $600. I got news for you. No, that bike ain't worth $600. It's actually on sale right now for $349. You sitting there grinning. Just think, you only gotta charge it up. I can't wait to get the XP 20 inch.
It's gonna be cards on, sir. It's gonna be cards on and no cash or no cash back.
Oh no, I ain't got it. I'm just getting something. Pharmacy.
Just over here.
Alright, I'm going. Let me get some out your hair. But I always love seeing you, buddy.
Yes, sir. It's gonna be cards only here.
I know all is well with the world. So come on, Chico. That's why I say this thing hard to get off. I don't know why they gonna steal it. I got the key and it's hard to get. Come on, son.
Excuse me. Then they yawning.
All right. Yeah, we took it off. Alrighty, buddy. You have a good one. Come on, Bessie Mae. You acting like a real horse trying to buck at me. She trying to buck. Let's hit the road, too. Come on, let me out. I know it ain't raining. If it was, who cares? Good evening.
Somebody back.
No disrespect, but I don't carry money.
I sure don't.
You put the gun on me and said, stick him up. I said, I don't know what I'm going to stick you with. You can have this food stamp card. He was mad.
Music.
Have a good one, buddy.
Hey, man, what got you going to Dubai? Who's this? One-man show? What the heck is a one-man show? I don't know, man. Like yourself, find out for them.
Watch this, y'all.
What?
Look at that. I was that accident.
My bad, bro, my bad. I was only looking at the real cars. I wasn't expecting to fight the girl. That was yeah. Let me turn my lights on.
Now look, I stopped. Why you didn't keep going? This is how you know when somebody's trying to set you up. Look, what is he doing?
Let's go.
Sometimes the lights cut out, never for more than one day.
Hey.
I was gambling, hey, I lost all my pay. That's why
Look at that.
Now watch.
I never waited for the first of the month. I work, but I don't work hard. I feel only one thing, and that's God. Don't start bitching, just ain't about religion. I'm switching, Yo, I wish I could drive from the back seat because these fronts are too cheap.
He changed his mind because I saw him. But watch, I went up, caught up to him. Like you gonna do something, and what? Where you going? Thought you was gonna do something, sir. Where you going? Yeah, I thought so. Game, Pete, game, baby.
How you like when they're on the back?
Sitting there waiting for me.
With the crack vibe and the needle under their feet. How y'all doing?
Touching, hugging, shoving. Gets you in trouble.
I want to retire young in a mansion in Southbury, now Prince Row House on Coastbury. That's just me. I ain't put no one of them down.
So don't flex, don't frown.
I'm not bound by the street.
Hey.
I just want to look like a thug like. Above like dark says
How you doing, bro?
Above like dark will go inside your head. Above like dark says grow up. Above like dark says stop up. Above like
Here it comes.
above like dark will go inside your head. Above like dark says grow up.
How you doing, dear?
Above like dark says you something like
Bravo.
but I'm not a friendly
How you doing?
I don't like the most. One day my beats will rock from coast to coast.
That'd be a felony if you sample my melody. Hey!
They wanted me to go. I told them go ahead.
Come on! Come on!
I'm the American badass ass kid to rock. The real heavy D. Alright, let's turn around and see if we can see it. My body in the way. That's right.
See? That's why I wasn't trying to rush. Look at that shit. Double throwing my shit down the street. Double throwing my shit down the street.
Look at that big hole in the bag right there.
Fucking faggot.
Yeah, I got mad.
My shit down the street.
Yeah. I got the grease.
That's all that faggot good for, stealing your shit. Fucking faggot. Come on.
Soda way down there. Look at it. It's way down there.
Nigga, see my shit down the street.
What up, Brodero?
Another bag won't come on time. What up, though?
I use nouns and verbs and I stay alert.
See if somebody gonna steal my soda or not.
Let's see.
Anybody that fucking hard up?
There it is down there. I'm mad. Rodero is in effect.
That's the least expensive thing. Now, where the hole at? There it is. That's the hole right there. How that hole at? Now I knew something was gonna happen.
Yeah, things were going too well.
You know you're in the feeling. You knew something was gonna go.
Made me sick.
What we knew.
Made me sick all day.
Let me look at my soda. Come on. Go down here and get our soda. Anything else fall out? Like I told you, the devil can't make no shit. He can only steal it. He can't make shit. He gotta steal your shit to give it to somebody else. That's all he can do. He can't make nothing.
And
all he can do is steal your shit. And that's what the bitch did. Tried to steal my shit. You thought I wouldn't come back and get it? Huh? You thought I'm that sorry? I wouldn't come back and get my shit. That's what you thought. That's wrong. Come back here and get my shit. You think I'm embarrassed? No, I'm not. You think I'm too embarrassed to come back and get my stuff?
somebody could have came and knocked me in the back of my head.
And we can continue on our way. Like nothing happened. Let's go. Is it up?
Oh.
You knocked it down already? We ain't got nowhere yet. Let's go. Go ahead, put somebody in front of me. Come on.
Pull right on up. Come on, pull right on up. All right, now we got to hurry up. We got to beat the cars. We got to beat the cars. We got to beat them.
Trying to hurry up.
We got to beat them.
If we can get back on the curb, we don't have to ride in the street.
We got to hurry up. We got to beat the cars.
Hurry up. Thought you were doing something, didn't you, Mr. D? Thought you were doing something, didn't you?
Thought he was doing something.
Let's wait for this car. We can ride the street.
Now we got to do it again. We got to beat the cars. Because I could have cut in front of him and went on the sidewalk. We took our chances. Now I pulled over.
Go ahead, sir. You still got it?
Y'all see?
So we had a little drama on the way. It's okay, we expected. We know that car coming.
That's where we used to go. That was our turn. They ain't our turn no more. That's not our turn no more.
I hope we ain't got no flat.
This is our turn.
That's what's important. And we home. That's what matters. Slow down, guys. Hey, what's going on? Keep my stuff out the bag. I'm trying to give it to somebody else. That's all the devil can do. Take somebody's stuff and give it to somebody else. You can't create nothing. You was really surprised I went back there and got it. Was it gonna fall out again? No. Come on, you can carry the whole thing. Matter of fact, I can grab it. That's all you need. Let's go. Take her on in.
Like we got a hotel lobby. All right, Bessie. Turn the music off.
We gotta check the mail. So let's go.
All right, well, grab her. And that's it. All righty. You still crying? Well, keep on crying then. All right, so if you're the head person in charge, why nobody never heard of you? What are you in charge of? Your own life? But let's go ahead and get you out of here. And lick my drawers while you're at it. Now, we get ready to go into the bedroom. Let these people go to sleep. We still got an hour and 13 minutes. The lady downstairs says we can go to 12. So we're going to go and we're going to have a different kind of show. I might even be on a different channel. Because we need to go ahead and show the retardism that's in our sector. I think the trolls that coming in here are showing you the retardism. But we need to show you some of the retardism in the sector. You know, the people that these trolls defend, they let you know that they're working with the devil. But it's okay. I don't run from the devil. I challenge the punk. That's a difference. I challenge the punk. A lot of people run or just give in and go along. Minister Bubba Dark does not do that. There's a song, and it says, when you tried all you can do, when you done all you can do, there's nothing left for you to do but stand. I believe that's correct. But if you got something in your hand, if you got a great front kick, if you got a knockout punch, there's more to do than just stand. Do all you can do and then stand and let God fight for you. But do all you can do. You see something going on, do what you can do to stop it. Let God assist you in stopping it instead of laying back and letting him do all the work. Do y'all understand? This is a mental thing I'm talking about. A lot of people talk trash, but when the time comes, they don't do nothing. But then later on, hey, you should have done this. Hey, we could have done that. That don't help. Why not do that from the get-go? Why not do that from the get-go? So y'all, give me 15 minutes to go get set up in the bedroom studio, and I'm going to come show you something that I saw today. And the fact that I didn't just go jump on it let you know I wanted to make that person sweat because they wanted to see my response. I made them sweat all day. Now they get to see the response. So give me 15 minutes, y'all. 11:05, I'll be live. Peace out. Y'all have a good one. We out. What do you gotta do? You gotta stop it here and stream and